You say I want a man that make $100,000. You eliminated 85% of all men. 85%, that leaves you 15%. Half of that 15% is married. 7.5%, half of them gay. Or live an alternative lifestyle. Take that down to 3.5%, 4% that you got to choose from. Then you want him over 6 feet, 2%. He can't be obese, 1%. You don't like Sagittarius, Leos, or Cancers. Well, now you at 0.5% of a man that you got to look for. You got to find him, and then he got to like you back.
Don't let that hoe make you feel like nothing wrong with you, bro. These hoes out here fumbling real niggas too, bro. So if you know you one of them niggas who just mind your business, get your money, and, you know, successfully take care of your groundings, but don't let these nothing ass, broke ass, I need something to do, need something to eat, need a helping hand, need a shoulder to lean on, need a man for my kids, asshole, make you feel like you did nothing wrong, pimp.
Tell us the truth!
Hi, what's good? What's good? Book of AlphaRonomy here. Welcome back to the show. You know, women have such lofty standards, and they fail to realize that these standards are unrealistic. But the fallout of that is that you as a man end up dealing with a woman who is not patient enough to see the potential that you have as you're grinding and growing. She wants to come along and be added to your life when you're already there. And I'm going to be honest with you. I could never add a woman to my life in that way if she has not contributed to anything that I've created. This ain't even about being rich. Let's go to that 6-figure number. Let's go to 6 figures. If you're making 6 figures, how do you then just meet some random woman who has her own set of problems and bills and responsibilities and all that, and just add her to the life that you built? This was meant to happen when a woman was still at home with her parents and she was a virgin, and then you go and then you pay a dowry for her, or whatever the exchange is, and then you have your wife. And that's how it was. And she had proof that she hadn't been touched by another man. And I want y'all to understand, you can't apply that same principle to women who live their lives as willing participators in the principles of hoism. You just can't do it. She's defiled. She's not meant to be in that position. But y'all still let these women place their demands on you, and you try to meet them. Don't meet no demand because the woman said. Go to the level you want to be in life. Maybe you don't need 100K. Maybe you live just fine off 75K. Y'all around here tracing an arbitrary number because some dude suddenly came out and said you got to be making $100,000. Come on, man. Let's be realistic. Don't let nobody define you by no numbers they put out there. And the crazy thing is, when you look around this country, the majority of people in this country don't even view that shit like that. Successful people in this country don't view it like that. They just don't view it like that. So I want y'all to understand, man, that you got to stop listening to all this fucking red pill rhetoric that places these demands on you and then try to tell the woman that you got to be this. So now they telling the woman, well, if the man don't make this, then leave him alone. Okay, that's going to mean the majority of women are going to be left alone because the majority of men don't make that. These women want a finished product. And are you going to be that finished product for? You know, products is shit you put on a grocery store shelf. So are you a product?
You say I want a man that make $100,000. You eliminated 85% of all men. 85%, that leaves you 15%. Half of that 15% is married. 7.5%, half of them gay. Or live an alternative lifestyle. Take that down to 3.5%, 4% that you got to choose from. Then you want him over 6 feet, 2%. He can't be obese, 1%. You don't like Sagittarius, Leos, or Cancers. Well, now you at 0.5% of a man that you got to look for. You got to find him, and then he got to like you back. That type of man that makes that type of money has requirements for a woman too that now you have to meet. This is why so many women are struggling that make money when they step out here into the dating.
Now I want you to look at the look she's giving him versus the look she was giving Cooley. You understand? Look at the look she's giving him. That woman is actually entertained, engaged. Look at the look on her face. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if that's his girl. The way she's looking at him, that may be his girl already. Because the way she's looking at that look on her face, man, let me tell you something. Boy, when I get that look, I already know I'm on the hook. You understand me? And so that's just the way it is, man. But when you hear a man talking logic to a woman like this, man, this is logic. This is logic, bro. So that's why I'm out here. Man, I don't give a damn if a woman don't like me. Baby girl, I'm in a percentage that you don't even deserve. when it comes to men. I'm just in a percentage. I'm in a percentage that you don't even deserve. So when I walk around, no matter how beautiful she is or none of that, I'm in a percentage that she don't even deserve. Because for me, you got to think about this too. Our pickings are slim as well. Because when you think about the things you want in a woman, the more standards you have, the more women that are eliminated. But now we don't have unrealistic standards like that, where she got to be tall. She got to be between 5'5" and 5'6.5". 5'7" is too tall, and 5'4", that's too short. We don't do all those types of things. But so when you think about it, bro, a woman has these unrealistic expectations, and you cannot, as a man, force yourself to try to meet these expectations. You can't do it, man.
Hey, this for the kings out there, right? Don't let that hoe make you feel like nothing wrong with you, bro. These hoes out here fumbling real niggas too, bro. So if you know you one of them niggas who just mind your business to get your money and, successfully take care of your groundings, but don't let these nothing ass, broke ass, I need something to do, need something to eat, need a helping hand, need a shoulder to lean on, need a man for my kids, ass hoe, make you feel like you did nothing wrong, pimp. Tell them hoes stop trusting these dust ass niggas, letting these broke niggas skeet in them. They wouldn't have these fatherless children. They wouldn't have these fucked up ass jobs and shit, Stand on that shit. Fuck them feelings. Tell that hoe, hey, bitch, you really ain't worth me. Honest, matter of fact, move around.
And I want y'all to understand something, bro. This is the mindset you need to have. A woman got to contribute something to your life. Something to your life. She got to contribute something to your life. Y'all around here dealing with women who come to your crib, man, won't even fucking clean up. Y'all around here dealing with women, man, who come to your crib, man, don't even understand that it's her responsibility to do something in there. Y'all around here, man, giving everything you got to a woman, man, who don't give you nothing back in return. And then you feeling bad because the woman, well, I'm not happy. But you ain't gonna never be happy. Ain't no such thing as making a woman happy, man, when she miserable inside. Nothing external can make a woman happy when her misery emanates from inside. When her misery is based on something that happened way before you. When her misery is based on her sorrow and regret for her own decision making in the past. When her misery is based on the fact that she doesn't have the quality relationships with family that she needs to have. When her misery is based on the fact that she's underachieved her entire life. When her misery is based on the fact that people around her seems to be getting ahead and they looking at her sideways and all of that. When her misery is derived from the fact that she have kids by men who don't even help with them. When her misery is derived from the fact that no man has ever seen her as a wife, but she thinks she's a wife and now she want to be your wife. When her misery comes from the fact that she don't have no relationship with God, dog, and she don't have no spiritual astuteness at all. You can't let her come into your life and make you the victim of her sorrow, grief, and regret. It ain't worth it, brothers. We got to live a life, man, that's based on what we need in our lives, what we want in our lives, what we deserve in our lives. And the very moment you realize, man, that a woman don't deserve you, man, bounce on her. Eliminate her presence from your life, man. Or put her in a corner and use her for what she needs to be used for. Use her for the benefits she provides. If all a woman gives you is her body, then she should be over there in the body party box. There's a box over there that says body party. Whenever you want to have a body party, you call her. That's the only time. Because that's the only time she can benefit you. Why are you spending all your time talking and texting and doing all this interaction and mingling with a woman that's supposed to be in the body party box? Any day you wake up and you don't want no body party, what's the purpose in talking to her? Any day you wake up and you don't want to do no back breaking, what's the purpose in talking to her? Any day you wake up and you don't want to do no spine grinding, what's the purpose in talking to her? What is a woman's benefit in your life? That's the main thing that we as men have to remember. She got to contribute something to the process of your progress. And I get it. Sometimes a woman be on her own grind. That's fine. I'm not saying a woman's supposed to give up everything that she got going on, man, to benefit your life. I'm simply saying one thing. No other parameters, no other particulars, no other variations or variables. I'm simply saying, if a woman doesn't benefit your life, she should not be in your life. And if she only benefits your life in one way, engaging with her should only happen when you need that one benefit or want that one benefit. Otherwise, she's getting more than she deserves. A woman should earn being talking to you every day. Why are you talking to a woman every day who only give you body? If you don't want no body, what's the purpose in talking to her? Well, you got to talk to a BOA so you can make sure that, you can still call. I don't give a damn if you can't still call. If you need body and you call her and she ain't with it, drop her off completely. You don't let her dictate the terms of the interaction, man. You know what dictate the term of her interaction? Her actions, her contribution. Her contribution to the solution is her restitution. You understand me? That's all I'm saying. The bottom line is, man, like a lot of people talking, but a lot of guys don't walk it. Man, you got to live the life that you're supposed to live. You got to be the king of your own castle. And you know what your castle is? Your castle is your life. Your life is your castle. Some of the women say, you're a king without a castle. Baby, I got a castle. This is my castle right here. These words are emanating from my castle. This handsomeness is emanating from my castle. This wisdom is emanating from my castle. This spiritual connection with the Most High is emanating from my castle. So I want y'all to understand that, man. Listen, stop allowing yourself to be convinced that the problem is you. If you're doing everything you're supposed to do as a man, the problem is the woman. The problem is always the woman. So all you do, man, is focusing on doing the thing you need to do to better your life and put yourself in a position you want to be in. Stop letting these women use you for their own pleasure and use you to make up for what they don't get at home, man. Let me tell you something, man. The biggest simp shit you could ever do is let a woman who has a man use you to get the things that she don't get at home from her man. And then convince yourself that you enjoy that. Convince yourself that you feel good about that. Now, you got some underlying issues yourself. If you're willing to say, it makes me feel better about myself to be used by a woman who gives her very best to another man and then comes to me to get what that man can't measure up in. Man, that shit sound crazy to me. And if you think about it and really think deep down inside, it'll sound crazy to you too. Stop allowing yourself to be used and abused and left confused by the terrible woman that you choose.
If your woman don't listen to you, she don't like you. If your woman don't respect you, she doesn't love you. Simple. Okay? So if you still complaining about that shit today, sir, move on. Because the reason why she's staying with you, because you're beneficial. You might be paying the fucking bills. She might have to work and you have to work. But you gonna have to watch those kids. Y'all probably got kids together. That's why the bitch won't leave. And why the fuck are you complaining, sir? Why are you still staying with the bitch?
That's what I say all the time. Why are you complaining? Why are you complaining, still staying with the woman? Man, let me tell y'all something. Man, I learned this lesson as a youngster, and I just can't believe how many men don't know it. There is no love without respect. If a woman don't respect you, she can't love you. If a woman don't respect you, bro, you can't even accept the words that she loves you, bro. There is no love without respect. Stop worrying about a woman love, man. Worry about her respect, her reverence, her willingness to bow down to your demands, her willingness to do what you tell her to do, her willingness to respect your authority, to respect your wisdom, understanding, knowledge. And listen, and it's not about just a woman shutting up all the time. That's not what I mean when I say listen. I'm talking about, man, if a woman is about to do something, you tell her don't do it, and she goes and does it anyway, man, that woman don't listen to you. What you doing with her? Cut her ass off, man. You ain't got time to be dealing with no foolish woman, man. A woman who don't listen to your wisdom is foolish. And she gonna make a lot of mistakes. And if she's still your woman, you're gonna have to help her bail herself out of them damn mistakes. I'm not finna bail no fool out of their mistakes. And you can't do it either.
Okay? It's just what it is. Like I said, she don't listen to you because she don't like you. She don't respect you because she don't love you. And another motherfucking reason why, are you a lying or a cheating motherfucker? Are you a lying, cheating ass motherfucker? If she found out and she took your ass back, she definitely don't like you. She definitely ain't gonna respect you. And you definitely not a man to her.
I tell y'all that all the time, man. Once you cheat on a woman, bro, that shit over. You might well just go and get out of it. It's over because she want revenge. You know what I'm saying? Like she want revenge, and a lot of time y'all don't understand. She just trying to stay until she wean herself off of the emotional attachment. You know what I'm saying? And if I put it like this, a woman can care about you, but if you hurt her, that's an emotional attachment. A woman will stay longer from pain and frustration of being cheated on or being lied to. And yes, and you can cheat on a woman. Any man who says you can't cheat on a woman, man, is a liar. If you tell a woman it's only us, but it ain't y'all, you tell a woman it ain't nobody else and it is, you're a liar, you're a cheater, man. Like stop trying to absolve yourself from being godly when it benefits you with a woman. You got to do it. But a woman will stay until she weans herself off you emotionally, bro. And I like to do that. You know what I'm saying? Before I drop a woman, man, I like to give her time to wean herself off of me emotionally. I start pulling back on things, pulling back and just scaling back and let her wean herself off of me because once she's gone, I want her ass to be gone for good. I don't want no comebacks and no. That's how you keep your car from being keyed and keep all type of hateful stuff being done and things being spewed. And then later on down the line, man, after the woman, really gets over it and has time to understand the error of her ways and what she contributed to the process. Yeah, it don't end up not even being no animosity, man. So I want y'all to understand this, man. Don't allow a woman in your life who doesn't listen to you and doesn't respect you. Shut up in this and obedience. It is a premium, bro. You got to be getting shut up in this and obedience. If you get shut up in this, but not obedience, like if the woman, here's the thing, man. If a woman is making her own decisions and then coming to you on how to fix them, that's not obedience. That's a woman who's using you to rectify her shit. And we're not going to play that game with these women, bro.
She know you gonna do it again. That's why she's using you for now, and she's finding other options. Why she's sticking around, you already know, because you're beneficial.
Now, a lot of times, man, we as men say, it's okay to be beneficial. It's okay to be taking care of a woman. Except, man, let me tell y'all something. Provision is for a wife. Stop providing for women that you don't even view as wifey type. I'm not even talking about legal marriage, but if you look at a woman and she's not the type you will wife up, why are you providing for her? Don't even establish that type of relationship with her. It doesn't make sense, brothers. You got to have a standard. And the standard starts with not how the woman looks, not how the woman cleans, not how the woman cooks, not how the woman bangs, not how the woman hangs. You got to understand it comes with how the woman interacts with you. That's where your standard starts. And with that in mind, you should never deal with a woman who don't like you. Because a woman who don't like you won't respect you. And a woman who don't respect you will never love you.